he tries to sound shocked.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling. Kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He try to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shocked.
He say, we watching Power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. They insist that 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling. Kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up? He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rusting seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He tried to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray trying to film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, this ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. Then sits there 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray trying to film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling. Kinda. He say I'm about to document truth. Phone charged, fresh card, one shoe, GPS set, little late. That's fine, back out the driveway. Hits his own trash can twice. He leans back, won't stay up. Airbag light flashing like what up. He's vlogging, we out here, streets, let's go. Forget the car and park and just screaming on low. He turned the brights on, they turned themselves off. Window stuck halfway, just coughs and coughs. Spills fries in his lap, drops sauce on his jeans. That's evidence, tampering on my own upholstery.
Everything goes wrong in a car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in a car at night. Blinker stuck on in a driveway bright. Talking about justice, rushing seatbelts tight. Hero of the vlog, losing to his own light.
He spots two cruisers, content that's perfect. Zoom in, angle right, camera looking nervous. He whispers, stay calm, we neutral observers. Phone at 1% goes black mid-words. He plugged the cord in, cord don't work. Wiggle every piece like, come on you jerk. Drops it in the cup holder, hits the wiper switch. Now it's dry glass squeaking like a haunted glitch. He tried to roll smooth, hit a speed bump sideways. Dash cam falls, now it's filming the highway. He narrating strong about civil rights. Mic muted the whole time, silent movie vibe.
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit a record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, this ain't right. Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Hazards blinking like a Christmas light. Talking about peace with the doors unlocked. Car alarm going off while he tries to sound shock.
He say, we watching power, y'all, we watching the state. Then drives right past the exact wrong gate. Wrong precinct, wrong street, wrong map, crusade. Filming his own face in the rear view frame. He swear next time it'll all be tight. Extra chargers, extra mics, checklist right. Then sits there 15 minutes kinda dazed and tired, cause he never hit start on the car he fired. Hey!
Everything goes wrong in the car at night. John Gray tryna film, can't find a light. Hit record on the phone, gotta tap that twice. Whole clip just him yelling, is this thing right? Everything goes wrong in the car at night. Big speech ready, pockets feeling light. Checks for his wallet, keys, phone, pride. Left the memory card back on the kitchen side.
Yeah, that's field work, huh? Justice in 4K. Once the car lines, huh? Till then it's John Gray versus on ride.
Roll credits on the dashboard, bloopers inside.
Yeah, it's John Gray. Night watch, baby. Cameras rolling.
What's up, everybody? Anyone here?
Band 2024 says, hi John.
Hello to you.
Turner 8 says, good morning John and Trunkies. Big M 2022 says, hi John.
Hi.
Savage Grace says, hey John.
Hey.
Texasman the Legend says, howdy John and Trunkies. Daniel 0408 that says, what's up John?
What's happening?
Casey Lemery says, hi John. I underscore said underscore over underscore easy says, hi John and chat. Savage Grace says, are we silenced?
Nope.
Cherry Lee says, all right 23 stream streak. With 1,555,000 comments. I am the man who says, my boy John live. Deborah Buckness Cinderella says, hi John.
Hi.
Eric Hans Axe Outdoors says, hi John.
Howdy, howdy.
Cherry Lee says, of course. Big DeVeg says, speaker out.
No.
Anti-Eam says, hi Mr. Scan.
I just had to turn it through the right source. I think that's the only problem we're gonna have tonight is me not switching the speaker over in time. I probably just jinxed us.
Kim Turner 8 says, hey John, how are you? Long time no see.
Long time no see. We're still here doing our thing. Kim subscribed during the intro. Thank you so much for that.
Classen72 says, good evening, sir. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Cindy1970 says, evening, John and Trunkies.
Good evening to you.
Angie416S says, hey, John and Trunkies.
Hi.
Banmum2024 says, John the First got pulled over today. Texasman the Legend says, I'm not complaining about the intro music, but I can only dance with the Little Legends for so long.
Guys, I'm telling you.
After all, I remember the Thunderbolt commercials.
And here's why.
Bubba2620 says, hello, Officer Gray.
Here's why
Big DeVeg says, we're screwed now.
Yeah. Here's why the intro is so long. So what I've started doing is making sure all the platforms are live. First I get my stuff together. Then I start all the platforms, so we don't have to go back, so I don't have to hear YouTube is not working, Kick is not working, Twitch is not working, blah, blah, blah. So I start all the platforms, and then I drive away from my house, and then I start the live. So that's why the intros are so long. It really does, even though the intro is so long, it does save us. Because I'm not having to fix things when after we start. I know it's working before I leave the house is what I'm trying to accomplish. I know the intro's long. And you can't just halfway start it. You have to all the way start it. So if there was a way I could halfway start it and then start it all together, I certainly would. But just know when that intro's on, I'm working my ass off to get live.
Says, I'm not complaining, but I only have 2 dance moves. Deborah Buckness Cinderella says, just checking. Did you get all the money you need yet?
I just sent what I had. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I just sent what I had. We're only like 4 days away from... This is the worst month ever that I've ever made. This is worse than last month.
72 says, welcome to Red Light Show.
Yeah, this month is worse than last month.
Cherry Lee says,
and last month,
great job, John.
And last month was the worst month ever.
72 says, how are you doing tonight, sir?
So,
As Smydago says, hello, John and Trunkies.
So,
Savage Grace says, what are you short, my friend?
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. But it's like putting it's trying to fill up a bucket with water that has holes in it. Because we're only like 4 days away from the next month starting. And this month was worse than last month. I mean, there's only so many clues you can take, right? It's time to stop. It's time to stop. There's only so much you can take. The writing is on the wall. I'm a streamer, it fell off. And we have to stop. We'll just enjoy our next couple of days. That's all we can do, guys. We tried. We did. We all tried, man. You guys have done so much, but the problem is we don't get new people. Don't know why. Every night, if you see Hype Train Level 1 ended, we're cooked for that whole night. We're cooked. Just know I'm spending more than I'm making. And I'm not complaining. I'm through complaining. I'm just letting you guys know where we're at.
Says, oh no, John, what a shame.
Yeah.
Ryan 152793 says, so you're quitting JW.
I don't know what other choice I have. It doesn't pay the bills. It has to become a hobby. It has to become a hobby. Has to go back to being a hobby. I got to find a job. But I mean, I have no choice.
_goat says, hello, John.
I have no choice until I find something else. So until I can find someone who's willing enough to hire my crazy ass, I have no choice but to stream every night and make my pennies.
Bubba 2620 says, sad face. I was new people once.
Yeah.
Daniel 04081017 says, damn, just as I joined.
I mean, it is what it is, guys. The content is not working anymore. I don't know what to say. I like helping people.
Cherry Lee says, I'm sorry, John. We understand. Passes My Doggo says, aw, John the first M, sorry, wish we could help.
Yeah.
Savage Grace says, message me on Discord later, please, SJR. Savage Grace says, sir.
Let's see. Message me on Discord. Savage by Grace. Okay.
Angie 416S says, 100 stream streak.
100 stream streak.
Andrew 8377 says, hello everyone.
Hello.
Deal.
You're supposed to go up.
054
You're supposed to go up. It's
54 57 25.
not going up.
Wait a minute, which screen?
And it's not going to go up if every night I'm complaining about it not going up. I get that. I get that. This isn't a stream anybody wants to watch. If it's just some guy.
Tim Turner 8 says, how have you been, John?
If it's just some guy complaining about how broke he is, who the hell wants to watch that? Nobody.
It comes back to a Christopher McNutt, white male, 3/28/2009 at Oyster Creek, state clear and eligible third report, insurance confirmed, registration valid on that.
Lieneman says, hi John, Tammy, and Trunkies.
Howdy.
Tide 66 says, hello John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hi. Howdy to you, Bama Roll Tide. Welcome in.
Ryan 152793 says, John still at West 3 Corgis. Lieneman says, 115 stream streak.
115.
Senor Dasher _OTR says, well, they're missing out, sir.
I don't know what I did wrong, guys. I know it's me. I definitely know it's me.
Daniel 04081017 says, I got the snacks if anyone gets hungry.
I did. I thank you guys for the donations. They really did help.
Tim Turner 8 says, red light show.
I sent,
Ryan 152793 says, John, you still at West 3 Corgis.
Not gonna do it.
Dodo 181 says, yo, my boy, how is everything going with the rent?
We sent what we had. We were $74 short, but I don't know if she's gonna evict me for that. Doesn't matter. The rent's due, and we were I do know how we did. We were $74 short, but I mean, but technically she could. And I had, I took a CashApp loan for $500. I added that to it, and then I had $200 on PayPal. So, but you guys don't come here to hear that. You just come to watch the stream. I'm sorry for dumping on you guys. I would click off of me. let's see. I think let's get a drink. Let's turn on this phone.
Savage Grace says, "No, you're our friend and we care." Cherry Lee says, "We care about what happens."
I know you guys do.
Turner ain't says,
Don't ever be sorry,
John. It's just me, Lauren 19 says, John, did you see my question
Ryan
about the body cam thing on
15273
Discord?
says, "We come here to make sure John doesn't steal a gas noise is
152,793
law."
says we come here to make sure John doesn't steal flashlight. A gas noise is law.
That's right.
And Erichanzix Outdoors says we care, John. Daniel 04081017 says, if you gotta pee, go now.
Yeah, now's the time.
181 says, can I get a sloppy? Bio Preppers 1 says we all. You and Pammy. It's Eric Masillo says we can help.
All right. All right, let's not talk about it in the store because I don't want to be embarrassed in the store.
Senor Dasher OTR says sent you a text, sir.
Thank you. And know if any guys have any ideas how we can improve the stream, let me know.
Dado 181 says sorry, Coke.
Coke? Okay. Coke. I was like, what's a sloppy? I didn't know what that was. Regular Dr. Pepper tonight.
Joanne 8775 says good evening, John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Good evening.
Bio Preppers 1 says please follow VC Scanner on all platforms.
We're express unchecker, but our 2020 selling cars for 26. Jonesfield, Houston.
You on this one?
Yes.
Okay, it says lane closed. There it goes.
One out of this agency, works off his hands.
Coots arresting somebody. Choose this one.
It could be for SNFR.
Ryan 152,793 says cashier John Pete himself.
He did not.
Cheryl says I shared your QR code on a business friend's page today.
Thanks.
Dado 181 says he was going to steal your flashlight.
They don't have flashlights here, guys. Steal. Thank you. Have a great day. We got approved, everyone.
Joanne 8775 says I'm glad you didn't leave us in the car to fall and bump our heads law.
That's right.
Dado 181 says he is going to steal the gas line.
I'm not. I'm even getting gas. I'm not even getting gas tonight. Ooh, my straw almost blew away.
It's just me, Lauren 19 says a friend of mine has Beatty cam footage of a cop appearing to put rugs in her car in Brazoria County. What can she do?
I have that video already. I have that video. You're talking about in Angleton, right? You're talking about in Angleton. I already have that video. If you're talking about in Angleton. I'm working on that right now. If you're talking about the one in Angleton. This is what I was talking about last week. Is that the one you're talking about? And so they've already done the right.
It's just me, Lauren 19 says yay.
Yeah, that's the. I have that video. I'm working on it. And the best thing she could do is give it to me.
Sam, David, Nora, Edward, Young, first name, King Adam Robert.
Yeah, I've had it since last week.
81.
NATO 181 says, can I sit in the front seat? It's just me. Lauren 19 says, I am talking about the one in Angleton.
Yes, yeah, I got it. I have the video. I have it.
Cheryl says, John, have you been too busy to read Discord messages?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I read some of them. Why is that not working?
Daniel 04081017 says, all right, I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
All right, that should work.
NATO 181 says, I don't want to be in the trunk.
It's just
me, Lauren 19 says.
I can give it to you. I have it. Savage Grace says, did we leave anyone at the store?
I think I have the same video. I just want to know if you have the same quality. Mine is someone took it with their phone of them watching the body cam. If you have the better version of it, I'll certainly take it. Is that the same version you have? Someone's recorded with the phone? It's a phone copy of the original?
We're showing 99 out of this agency or copy in hand for expired vehicle license.
I have the one that was recorded with the phone. If you have the original, that would be great.
It's just me, Lauren 19 says. Yes, I have the same one, but I'm working on getting the one from the laptop.
Okay, that's what I need. Because if you watch the same video I didn't see it. I did not. It would be hard to prove with the version that I have. Do I believe her? Absolutely, 100% I believe her. But I slowed it down frame by frame by frame, and I just couldn't see it.
Savage Grace says, John, remember I told you about the body in the burnt truck here in Chambers?
Uh-huh.
They caught the suspect in Oklahoma.
Ah, very good. That's definitely not a victimless crime. I forgot to start the trolls, the YouTube vertical. I forgot to start the F around and find out stream. All right, the F around and FAFO, which I hate that phrase, by the way. Stream should be starting here in a minute.
It's just me, Lauren 19 says. She's going to put it on a thumb drive. I can see him looking there first with flashlight and nothing, then when he looks again with flashlight, it was right there plainly visible.
See?
Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits,
Savage
thank you,
Grace
Country
says,
Boy.
Shot him in one county, burned him here. Ryan 152793 says, John, how much gasoline do we got?
173 miles.
AD101M says you didn't see what?
I know when she says.
Jethro Miller says, that's funny you said I forgot to start the trolls.
Yeah, that's what the vertical stream is. It's just people that don't normally watch my content. They just happen to be exposed to it, so.
Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you. That's 1,050 bits from Country Boy. Thank you.
Country Boy 23123 says, W Country Boy.
Thank you so much for that. All right, the trolls should be started now.
Big Devech says, lol. W Country Boy. Ryan 152793 says, John, when we not busy, can we battle on TT?
Not my favorite content to
Stream
make.
Element says, Caffeinated Armadillo just cheered 1,000 bits.
Caffeinated Armadillo with 1,000 bits. Thank you.
Skinny Steve says, howdy John and chat.
Howdy.
AD101M says, please finish. You didn't see what? Stream Element says, Skinny Steve just cheered 100 bits.
I didn't see it.
NG416S says, W Country Boy.
I don't know if I didn't see it definitively that it was there. It wasn't there, and then it magically was there. It looks like it kind of turns away, and then it's there, but I didn't see it before.
Says, level 2 hype train.
Let's go, guys. Level 2 already. That's amazing.
Dodo181 says, do you play video games?
I only play Arc Raiders. That's a video game I play, but I haven't had time in a couple weeks.
Choo Choo level 2 already.
Let's go.
Stream Element says, Anti-Eam just cheered 100 bits. It's just me, Lauren 19 says. It's worth looking into. It doesn't make sense he wouldn't find it when he looked the first time, then so easily the next.
Yeah.
Ryan 152793 says, John, can you be a mailman? Cherry Lee says, I didn't get paid yet. I am sorry.
That's okay.
Eric Hanzak's Outdoors says, can you explain what a bit is? Jethro Miller says the temperature and location banner is right through the middle of the content on vertical. Stream Element says, CashApp $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited.
Let me fix
that. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
Let me fix that. It'll take me a minute to do that. Looks like we got to stop.
Stream Element says, Caffeinated Armadillo just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
Senor Dasher _OTR says, guess who got a raise and promotion at their new job?
Who's that? Oh, we need, that would be Senior Dash. I'm guessing Dasher. I know I'm on the wrong scene. I'll fix it just momentarily. All right, this guy already arrested somebody, but the car's already gone.
Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 1,000 bits.
With the 1,000 bits, thank you. I'll fix the right scene in just a minute for the trolls.
Mary 0873.
Big Devetch says, W Country Boy.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you for the 50 bits, Country Boy. Dang, that's a big bump. All right, let me pull over here so I can fix that real quick.
Level 3 Choo Choo.
Let's go, level 3, guys.
Angie416S says, Choo Choo level 3.
Jethro, let me know if that fixed it.
Country Boy 23123 says, level 3 hype train. Senor Dasher _OTR says, check your text, sir.
Okay, hold on 2 seconds. Text on this phone.
Country Boy 23123 says, there you gas money. Jethro Miller says all fixed.
Okay, good.
Big Devetch says, we always knew YouTube were the trolliest of trolls.
Right, that's the let them do their job stream.
Stream Element says, Torrance Baba E just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Soul Techno just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, He Man 1702 just subscribed.
Texas Man, thank you.
Stream Element says, VA25X just subscribed.
Texas Man, thank you.
Stream Element says, Consuri Productions, Bone Productions just subscribed. Big Devetch says, Choo Choo level 4.
Let's go level 4, guys. Thank you so much.
Country Boy 23123 says, level 4 hype train.
Level 4 already.
Turner 8 says, W Texasman.
For the person who asked who was a bit was, the bit is 1 penny on Twitch. So 1,000 bits is $10.
There's going to be a early model 2.0.
Angie416S says, W Texasman with gifted subs.
Texas Man with the gifted subs.
W Texasman.
Texas Man, thank you so much.
20 knots tonight.
I'm going to have an off-duty officer.
Country Boy 23123 says, I try and help you, John.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Country Boy.
Kim Turner 8 says, W Gifters.
Also, if you received a gifted sub, make sure you say thank you.
Stream Element says, Mjvilds just subscribed.
Thank you.
Senor Dasher _OTR says, did you see my response after you text me?
Oh, hold on.
Texasman the Legend says, anytime, John. Wish I could do more. AD101M says, Kyle Miner said, easy, buddy.
Yes, I can, Dasher. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Eric Hanzak's Outdoor says, thanks for the explanation.
No problem.
Stream Element says, Lalababa IIE just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Amandab13 just subscribed. Stream
Dave,
Element says,
thank you.
Eve Valdez just subscribed. Stream Element says, Silent Damsel 79 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Kylini Coker 25 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Marinal P25 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Package Peeper just subscribed.
Package Beaver, where
Stream
did he go?
Element says, 17,753,858,344 just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says, Dirty Bubblet just subscribed. Stream Element says, JDay213 just subscribed. Anti-Eam says, W Big Dave.
Big Dave, thank you so much for the gifted
says,
subs.
W Big Dave with gifted subs.
Big Dave,
Tim
thank
Turner
you.
8 says, W Big Dave. Cherry Lee says, W Big Devenge.
Hype train level 6.
_OTR says, good. I got you, sir.
Thank you.
Texasman the Legend says, Big Dave for the win. Dodo 181 says, Choo Choo. Level 6. Stream Element says, Glitch Critter 1968 just cheered 100 bits.
Glitch Critter.
Stream Element says,
100 bits.
Country Boy 23123 just cheered 5,000 bits.
5,000 bits. Thank you so much. Dang. Country Boy won the lottery or something.
Angie
Heck, Country
416
Boy.
says, Level 7 Hype Train.
Level 7.
Ryan 152793 says, John, let's go for a bike ride.
The last time I did that didn't turn out too well for us.
Dodo 181 says, Choo Choo Level 7. Cherry Lee says, 7.
Let's go. Level 7, guys.
Texasman the Legend says, Country Boy W the 5,000 bits. Legendary.
He won the lottery. Alright.
Big Devek says, Damn Country Boy. Awesome. JDay213 says, what does the levels mean? Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 500 bits.
You have to meet certain goals to go up levels, so.
Clear.
Thank you. Country Boy, thank you.
Stream Element says, Baron _Strange just subscribed.
Baron, thank
Stream
you.
Element says, Ash _HD23 just subscribed.
Wicked Clowns,
Stream
thank
Element
you.
says, Josie Alonso Garcia just subscribed. Stream Element says, CakeChif771 just subscribed. Stream Elements says, El Mafioso 5360 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Perales just subscribed.
Wicked Clowns,
Stream
thank you so
Element
much.
says, Alibaba just subscribed.
Level 8?
Stream Element says, Hirokano06 just subscribed. Stream Element says, Jody _Bradley 1979 just subscribed.
Clear.
Stream Element says, Lethal _Patch just subscribed. Angie 416S says, W Country Boy with bits.
Country Boy,
Ryan
thank you. Also, Wicked Clowns, thank you.
152793 says, John, today's Wacky Warning Wednesday.
Is it?
Vegas
Is it Tuesday?
_Local says, now that's a heart me.
That is a
Dodo
heart me.
181 says, hey. Angie 416 says, W Wicked Clowns 83.
Wicked Clowns with the
Country
gifted
Boy
subs.
23123 says, Level 8 Hype Train.
Let's go.
Jethro Miller says, we are driving around looking for police activity hoping to prevent people from getting arrested.
That's what we
Big
try to do.
Defect says, heck yeah, Wicked Clowns. Stream Element says, Caffeinated Armadillo just cheered 200 bits.
200 bits from the Caffeinated Armadillo.
7491, Travis. We're calling her now.
All right, let's go. Where are we
Ryan
going, guys?
152793 says, no it Wednesday.
Isn't it Tuesday? Let me look. It's my clock says Tuesday. You guys are trying to throw me off again.
Lethal _Patch says, IOO fact up. Thank you.
What's she supposed to make?
Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 50 bits. Cherry Billy says, y'all save a gifted sub for me on the 27th. Big Devek says, across the pond it's Wednesday.
Across the
Why not?
pond is Wednesday, okay. Yeah, I told them they'll be confused. So where do we go? Do we go towards Angleton or Freeport, guys?
Country Boy 23123 says, Country Boy with 7,000 bits so far.
That's amazing.
Ryan 152793
Country Boy,
says, dang it, I didn't get you this time.
Yeah, you almost. Last time you got me, and I was actually telling cops it was Wacky
Nightbot
Warning
says
Wednesday.
BC scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We are about 50 miles south of Houston. Kim Turner 8 says, it's Wednesday in UK Lowell.
Did you guys see I got banned for on Twitch is now allowed. I got banned for having the cross multi-chat on my
Katie
screen.
Rothermel subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you. I got banned for having the...
0428 says, Freeport.
Freeport?
Ryan 152793 says, Freeport.
All right.
Cherry Lee says, Freeport.
So what I got banned for on Twitch is now allowed on Twitch.
Melanie Saib 1784 says, is Officer Jones working tonight?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's no notes.
Freeport.
Freeport? Okay. More Freeports than Angleton, so we'll go to Freeport first. Yeah, I think no notes is working tonight. That's no notes.
Stream Element says, Wicked Clowns 83 just cheered 510 bits.
510 bits,
says,
thank you.
Freeport. Cherry Lee says, I saw that. Quartel 10 just resubscribed. Stream Element says, Quartel 10 just subscribed for 8 months in a row. Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 5,000 bits.
Country Boy, thank you. 5,000, another 5,000 bits from Country Boy. Thank you.
Eric Han Zach's Outdoors says the generosity is so amazing.
It absolutely is.
Skinny Steve says, level 9, let's go.
That's level 9.
NG416S says, level 9. Cherry Lee says, level 9. Dodo 181 says, choo choo. 9.
That's a high type train there, guys.
2793 says, wasn't it Freeport that was a douchebag to that lady that last night?
Yeah,
Big Devek says, holy shit. Country Boy DID hit the Twitch lottery.
That's right.
Christina _0479 says, doesn't C Notes come back next week?
Yes.
Melanie Saib 1784 says, you confuse me when you say no. Stream Element says, Country Boy 23123 just cheered 500 bits. Stream Element says, Cash App $extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
Big EC, can you go back and listen to the scanner, get that address in Freeport?
5414, clear callback and service, 1 sign patient refusal.
Let me get the scanner on too. The big scanner.
Dodo 181 says, John, I need your supervisor. Ryan 152793 says, let fuck with Freeport then.
I need that call location that just dropped in Freeport. I'm trying to get the scanner, big scanner on so I can repeat it. But my speaker is dead. That's always nice. That's nice. It's not plugged in. All right, I'm gonna have to stop. Something about somebody with the pew-pew.
Those 6 bar chickens clear. Want to be out?
They're already out.
Oh, about them in the area.
20 clear, 05, I covered your traffic.
I'll get it out.
Jethro Miller says Javier Mendez FB8ZB Freeport PD just flew by my house 12th in Velasco.
Thank you.
Country Boy 23123 says, County Boy with 13,000 bits so far.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says, Wicked Clowns 83 just cheered 245 bits.
245 bits. Thank you, Wicked Clowns. Yeah, 12th and Velasco. Okay, that gives me a general area. Were they going towards Buc-ee's or away from Buc-ee's? I need to know. If someone could go back and listen on the scanner, I don't have it plugged in because the speaker died. I got to stop to do that.
Big Egg 2022 says, couldn't find it.
Okay.
Store clerk is advising south of 3 Star.
South of 3 Star. Okay. All right, I got it.
Do you have any information to back that up?
They don't have an address. South of 3 Star. We're right around the corner. Not right around the corner, but guys, level 9 hype train. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. I'm doing as fast as I legally can, guys, to get to the stop. Good thing I decided Freeport.
Glitch Critter 1968 says, I talked to the guy last night where the lady was in his yard yelling and screaming and he never hurt her and it was in his front yard. Could you imagine?
I can't imagine.
Dodo 181 says, John to the rescue.
I was showing that video to Pam. She goes, that's the first thing she said. What about the poor guy whose yard that is?
Dodo 181 says, Batman, John.
Yeah, that's what Pam said. What about the poor guy whose yard that is?
Senor Dasher _ OTR says, ride like the wind bullseye.
I gotta follow the laws.
Just make contact with somebody walking. You're saying it's going to be southeast of 4th and Velasco. Southeast of 4th and Velasco.
Southeast of 4th and
So
Velasco.
Dispatch, are you getting information from callers that backs that up?
We had a call from near 3-star Big Mark.
Jethro Miller says, Javier Mendez FD.
Third caller called from Fit and Velasco.
All right, so the problem is the human ear can't tell where pew-pews come from.
All right, we'll be searching those areas.
That's why you can set your subwoofer on the ground anywhere. Doesn't matter where you put it, right? So that's why they get calls whenever they hear, when a call like this drops, they get different reports of where it comes
Vegas
from.
_ local says, W on the hype train, guys.
Let's go. That was amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Level 9. That's the highest we've had all month. I think that's a high. No, do we have an 11? No. That's the highest all month. Thank you guys so much. So that's why whenever calls
Clowns
like
83 says, forgot to say howdy, John Lowell.
howdy to you. So that's why when these type of calls come in, you'll get addresses from all over the place.
Martel 10 says, hi everyone.
Hi. But we know that
AD101M says it was my yard and the baddie is welcome back anytime to play in the yard. Dodo 181 says, Batman John. To the rescue. Country Boy 23123 says, choo choo. SpoopyX says, yo.
Thank you for all that support on the hype train, guys.
Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We are about 50 miles south of Houston. Big Ek 2022 says, no, it's the highest this month.
It is. I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, I've only made about $10 to $30 a day
Country
this
Boy
month.
23123 says, thanks to Country Boy.
Country Boy came in hot. Country Boy don't win the lottery. If y'all see Country Boy with a new truck, y'all let me know. Let me find out. That's a nice, not wide right turn.
Texasman the Legend says, Houston is 45 miles north of BC Scanner.
That's right.
SpoopyX says, who's got my bag?
Back towards west, back towards Alaska. Back towards Alaska seems to be a corner of 6 millimeter to 3-star.
Ryan 152793 says, John Country Boy has a new 2026 Camaro and he wants to race you Lowell.
See? That's what, there'll be signs, right?
Dodo 181 says, going to a call. Kim Turner 8 says, Country Boy robbed the bank and stole the till.
Oh.
Big DeVetch says, Country Boy's truck gonna have the Twitch and BC Scanner logo all over it.
All right, so it's in this channel. That's
Melanie
a 3-star
Saeed
right there.
1784 says, and rent is due again. I feel like I just paid my rent, then the month goes by quick and rent again.
That's because we only have 28 days in this month, which kind of screws us all. Less days, less paychecks.
Ryan 152793 says, you want to race you?
900 blocks of West 6th. All right. Let me turn a little the window down so I can hear.
Cherry Lee says, Ugh.
code 6, quite frequently.
Country Boy 23123 says, my logo gonna say officer, let us out, we stuck in the trunk. Jethro Miller says, Ali Mufta is watching from Morocco and enjoying the stream.
Well, thank you so
Dodo
much.
181 says, can I drive?
No, I'm gonna drive because I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Ryan 152793 says, John, are you down to race Country Boy?
Not really.
So,
I think they're gonna be back in.
we go ahead.
Here we are, just log their residence down between 9:27 with 6. Made contact with those subjects. They advised they didn't hear any gunshots.
No gunshots
Dodo
here.
181 says, I would drive like a grandma that forgot to take her medications.
I'm glad I didn't get out.
That's safe.
They said they ain't hear nothing.
Cherryly says, people would pay to watch y'all race.
They ain't hear nothing.
Country Boy 23123 says, I bought a 2026 BMW. Melanie Saib 1784 says, it says Lake Jackson.
Uh-oh, it's not updating. Hold on. I'll fix that. Give me a second. Yeah, we're definitely in Freeport.
So I'll be flagged down. 900 what's this?
He's getting flagged down.
Ryan 152793 says,
Well, he out at 911 West 10. They're advising that there's possibly 3 subjects in their garage with flashlights. Let me check it.
3 subjects in the garage with flashlights are going to be checking. This is about to fill up with cops. I'm right in the way. I'm about to be in the way. My car, oh, it's off to the side. Hey, ma'am. Yeah, I told you. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot, which I knew they would do. Oh, good. I'm out in the way. He's gonna go on the other side. Hey, ma'am, can I come in your yard?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna get in trouble for it.
No.
Yeah, because it sounded like the gunshots.
I beat him here.
My girl was sitting on the couch and she seen the light flashing this way. She said it looked like a flash. He saw this light right here. This light was on. It's almost like it's busted out. But it does look like some holes in there now. Look, you see it? Okay. Are all the windows and stuff good on this? saw like like 3 people with like flashlight over here. They heard the sound and all the light. I guess the light of day went off. That was one of the initial complainants. Yeah, we're not seeing anything out of the ordinary right now. I'm guessing y'all weren't the original ones who called about it. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people calling about it. Yeah, I was gonna call, but that was kind of weird.
Yeah, because we can see, like I said, I can see the lights. My couch is right here, so I can see my kitchen window. That's my dining room.
He said she seen 3 flashes, but he said there was more than 3 flashes.
Because his room is right here, so he can see it. We were just worried because that garage has a lot of stuff in there that we couldn't even get to it yet.
Yeah, I feel like
if
somebody was out here trying to steal, they probably would be out there shooting.
They were telling me the light was on, but you seen the little holes on top?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know. I mean, we'll keep an eye out just to make sure that there's nobody hanging around or something, but if y'all hear or see
Guys, put it in the chat.
Go ahead.
Surrounding area on foot. Everything's pretty careful. Otherwise, get into the complaint. We shall get stayed.
All right, are you guys still there? Is this thing still on?
Savage Trace says, that's the officer that told the lady not to speak on his weight.
That's Torres.
Class in 72 says, always film 5-0.
Always.
Big Devech says, always film 5-0.
All right.
K. Casper says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you, K. Casper.
210 says, always film 5-0. Big Ek 2022 says, yes. Jody _ Birdley 1979 says, good evening.
Good evening.
Wicked Clowns 83 says, always film 5-0.
Always.
RTK _ 1414 says, always rate John's parking. Stream Element says, K. Casper just cheered 100 bits.
K. Casper with 100 bits, thank you.
Says, you're brave, I'd be scared to go to calls ABT pew pews.
Nah, doing the Lord's work, he looks after me.
Christina _ 0479 says, always film 5-0, never talk to the police.
Also, let's put it into perspective, right? It's probably some good old boys just got a new pew-pew firing at street lights. Odds of them actually doing anything else beyond that are...
Melanie Saib 1784 says, they all know John. Do you know all the officers named John?
Some of them I do. If you've given me a problem before, I know your name. If I don't know your name, that's a really good thing. Yeah, me not knowing your name is usually a good thing. I mean, let's use all the clues, right? Like, they're not going to hang around. They clearly see that there's cops swarming all over this place.
Big Ek 2022 says, no strippers tonight, lol.
Let's hope not. Surprised I didn't get in any trouble. I looked.
Ryan 152793 says, John who 203. J9 Vel says, as long as it isn't those three with pew pews from the other night. K. Casper says, sounds like a teacher. You learn the bad ones first.
That's right. It's true. That's probably how they do it.
Cherry Lee says, yeah, no bingo for people who put strippers down.
Bravo 38, 2632, 5038.
Melanie Saib 1784 says, see if the police were to come to my apartment and somebody was recording, the management wouldn't say anything to you guys. Cherry Lee says, those guys from the other night are probably cooked. Jethro Miller says strippers provide a better service to society than any police officer.
I agree. All right, I think they're going to be back in officially now. I guess he's going to make one more loop.
06. Business check is complete.
Clear.
Cherry Lee says, I do agree with that. Chastity _ Goss says, y'all are telling me John went from being verbally abused by an old lady in a wheelchair to strippers? I can't leave y'all alone for one night, lol.
All right. Every time I turned around, she had more clothes off. Luckily, it ended pretty soon. This is the area where they were coming from the other night. Back in this field, and I have been on a call before where someone actually was doing that. They were just doing target practice.
Well, indoors, sure, indoor.
The problem is they were aiming it from this way back towards the houses. They all got arrested. Man, I haven't been over here in a long time, it seems. Yeah, this is where they have done it over here before. I stopped them about right here.
Bruja 210 says, she was wearing a thong telling the cops they were ripping her underwear. K. Casper says, send a little cash app for gas.
Thank you so much, K. Casper.
83 says, John, don't forget to fix location when you get a chance.
Thank you. I'll do that in a minute. Yes. Yeah, that would turn it off. One of the two. Let me fix it just a second. I got to reboot the phone.
Melanie Saeed 1784 says, I showed the live to my mom of the incident last night and her eyes were glued to my phone. Cherry Lee says, and temperature.
And yeah, that's the same thing. It picks it from the same thing. I got to reboot the phone. I'm going to turn you guys on old voice up. Reboot that phone. Are you going to come out of the other speaker for a minute?
Cheryl says no, the temperature is okay.
No, the temperature is okay.
Yeah, it'll be, because that'll be pretty constant. It's just pulling.
Andy AM says I was too hyped to fall asleep after that.
I'm sorry.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, and she usually doesn't care about my lives, but she was glued to the one of last night.
Alright, that phone is rebooting now. It'll fix it in a second.
452, show that dog humane unit and route to the humane trailer.
Andy AM says not your fault. I think we were all glued.
She would have just listened to me, taken a second to listen to me. I tried to use my most calming voice.
Oh, so if there's anybody in the area, Mustang crossing the stream by from here.
I can get there in just a second.
I'll stop by the boat up here so I can fix the location.
Shakespeare says, is the incident from last night posted somewhere?
Yeah, it's on my, if last night's YouTube, if you go to the horizontal one, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes in.
Saved BT Grace says she said she was going to slap you.
Yeah, she did say that. I mean, some people say that, but they don't really do it. Yeah, 2 hours and 40 minutes in last night's YouTube live. Or
RTK _ 1414 says bet she was hurting today.
I bet so too.
Andy AM says, is the old root beer stand this by the boat?
Yeah, it's by the
Melanie Syop 1784 says, and on Twitch. Kakasper says, gotcha. At Erichanzik Outdoor says, was this an after-party incident?
No, thank God it wasn't.
Says, I fell asleep and woke up to that.
No, that would have been
about a rude awakening.
That would be
Fanatics BG says, damn, you do any follow-up on that? What was she charged with?
Don't know. We're working on
says
it.
Still.
We are working on it. Yeah, we're going from 0 to 100 quickly.
Texas Man the Legend says, I was watching that incident in Freeport from last night and was like, we have the same underwear, awkward. Big Dave BCTX says, check out this clip. BC scanner streaming IRL.
Hold on. Let me fix this phone real quick. Authenticate through the top secret authentication way.
Kim Crafton with Pups says, hey friends.
Hey, Kim
Melanie
Crafton.
Syop 1784 says, and I've been sleeping on the couch and my boyfriend wonders why I sleep on the couch cause I don't want to disturb him.
Sorry, boyfriend. If he doesn't like our lives, it's...
Fanatics BG says, in all honesty, she was given 20 chances to leave the scene and she just started stripping and running her mouth.
Alright, this is catching up. It's got to send 2,700 waypoints. Did it update to Freeport now? Or does it have to wait till it goes through 2,700 that it missed?
452, can you print the call sheet down to the sergeant's office, please?
It's going to update in a minute. It's got to go through all this. I'll show you guys what it's doing. I've probably showed you this before. It's nerd stuff. So every ping that it missed.
Data 181 says no.
It has to send all these locations that it missed.
Saved BT Grace says Clute. Donna _Sharp says Clute. Data 181 says yes. Melanie Syop 1784 says, and I have to have a live on at all times.
So that's what's killing it. It'll catch up in a minute. It is updating now though. Thank you for letting me know. Happens sometimes.
Big Dave BCTX says time updated. So it's lagging. It'll catch up. J9 Bell says my husband fell asleep listening to some meditation thing and I'm over here watching strippers.
That's funny.
Ad 101M says Bucky's here.
Uh-oh. Don't say it, Bucky's. Don't say it, Bucky's. Don't say it, Bucky's. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, Bucky's. No.
At Airchanzix Outdoors says sounds like I feel a bit too soon last night. Data 181 says, John, why do you have strippers back of your trunk?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was trying to suggest her keeping her clothes on. I was trying to suggest that she keep her clothes on.
Ad 101M says Bucky here. That's right, buddy, move it. Melanie Syop 1784 says, John, I have a question. You're not allowed to record a court hearing, correct? Because I go into this live at 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. and I can watch people in jail do their court hearing.
That would be nice, but you'll never see unless some major shit changes, you'll never see a Brazoria County courtroom. You see them all over the rest of the country, but here you can't. They'll never change that. Then they'd have to actually start looking at probable cause. Right now they just rubber stamp everything the cops say and charge you with it, and then everybody takes plea deals. Because there's absolutely no transparency in the court system. Zero. That's why I try to help you guys stay out of the court system.
At Airchanzix Outdoors says fell asleep, I mean.
Let's see what number where we're at. 1,800 more to go.
Syop 1784 says, oh okay, cause I find that interesting. It's on YouTube 857 Tucson Live.
Yeah, our county will never do that. Unless you know something I don't, but...
Data 181 says, John, do you play Roblox?
No, I do not. I've never even played one game of Roblox. I just always heard that it's a kid game, and I'd rather avoid it. I don't want to be on a game that you play with a bunch of kids. I could be wrong, but that's my impression of it.
181 says, or Fortnite.
Nope, I don't play. I only play Ark Raiders. Right now, anyway. Expedition starts tomorrow. Well, I think today. This morning when I logged on, it said I had 14 hours.
Texas Girl 979 says 2. Dado 181 says, what is that? Wicked Clowns 83 says, John, did you see the new update for Ark?
I did. I haven't played it yet. I saw you playing a hurricane or something. Yeah, I saw you playing a hurricane. I just can't see. I haven't been able to play any games with this. We're in the situation we're in. I haven't played any games. I just can't bring myself to do it. I don't know why. I just feel like a loser if we're drowning and I'm not spending every waking day trying to figure out how to make us more money. If I'm sitting around playing games, it doesn't fix anything.
Clowns 83 says, yes, I can't wait to play it. Was watching someone playing before you're live tonight.
Well, 6, District 1 is clear.
Dr. Pepper is good tonight.
Casper says, good drink.
Yep.
Dado 181 says there is 50 years old that play Roblox.
Yep.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, cause I know here to where I live we can't record the courts, but it's weird how it's people in jail that appear on CCTV on that live.
Yeah, that's basically magistration court.
Says I'm the type that plays for a while then gets bored fast and won't touch the controller for weeks long.
Been there. I'm not an actual gamer. I just play one once a year. I'll find some game that I like and I'll no life it. That's a great stop, not a wide right turn.
Okay.
Stream Elements says RTK_1414 just subscribed for 13 months in a row.
13 months in a row. Thank you, RTK.
Yeah, you can know my unit supervisor of the radio.
All right, should be current now.
That's clear. Second caller doesn't want to contact her apartment. She wants it via public service.
Call her in a second.
Second caller doesn't want contact at her apartment. That's Clued, by the way. We're in Clued.
Big Egg 2022 says Clued.
Yeah, just updated.
Cheryl says, are we looking for flashlights? Melanie Syop 1784 says Roblox is dangerous, adults get in trouble, exploitation.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to, just in case, I don't want to.
You just need to pull the card again, please.
on you guys.
Are you adding this need to the call card again?
We just reopened the previous call.
Kevin Bond 007 says Venmo sent.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin.
Cheryl says I said that when we were at Ollie's.
I actually saw her a minute ago being pushed down the street.
One says, sorry, I fell asleep.
I actually saw her being pushed down the street a minute ago. I didn't point it out because I kind of felt sorry for the guy because the guy is probably getting yelled at.
Melanie Syop 1784 says it's too risky. I see so many people get charged with exploitation.
95 Brazoria shows clear the hospital back in.
Big Dave BCTX says defrost.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Andy AM says windshield.
Got it. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Sorry.
Rogue Lopez 1 says hey.
Hey. I hope that's better.
Andy AM says, did I hear you say you just saw Miss Grumpy?
Yeah, I saw her. She's being pushed.
Jethro-Miller says checking to see if YouTube TTS is working.
Should be. Hope it is.
Rogue Lopez 1 says how's our night going so far?
I know what's going on.
I'm clear.
We got old voices working. Duh. I forgot old voices were working.
Houston today with 901. Devontae Brown, 29.
Anteam says, probably being pushed to get nuggies.
All right, YouTube voice should work now.
Houston today with 411. Hernandez Gonzalez, 29.
suspect 39. They're riding the mail in Auburn, Tenant, and building asking if you can take with them. Last seen their apartment 25.
What?
712 10-8 from the T-Road.
Jethro Miller says checking to see if YouTube TTS is working on vertical. This is only a test.
Ah, gotcha. Should be.
Auburn, Tenant,
If you are a member on YouTube or a subscriber on Twitch, everything you say.
Wasmat Al Zero says Mo left. I never got in the van.
If you are a member on YouTube and a subscriber on Twitch or Kick, then everything you say comes out of the speaker.
712, you can show the baseball field is still occupied.
Clear.
Let's park in Sector JG for a second.
Check that area.
Location did update now, right? It says we're in Clute.
I'm on foot checking that area.
Wasmat Al Zero says John Rocker scanning. Wasmat Al Zero says rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Anti-Eam says yes.
Very good. I actually checked that before we left too. You're wondering, you're saying to yourself, John, why do things not work? Well, there's so many different moving pieces.
Savage Grace says, can you hear me? I'm smashed.
I can hear you. There's so many moving pieces, and my phones don't trust anything, as they shouldn't. In case the cops take my shit, they can't get on my computers at home. So that's why everything has to authenticate, and all the different moving pieces have to say, okay, yeah, you're allowed in here. But I have it set up so before when I first started, if the cops took my phone, that was it. It was over. Right now, it's pointless.
Nightbot says 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a V6 broke activist version. No back window and bad tires. NGM 2302 says, Clute seems like a small town that's quiet but nice.
So now it's pointless. Keeping my phone means nothing. It's just it's like taking a webcam. The video's already processed and somewhere else. So it's pretty good stuff. And all that's been learned because I've had all my shit taken before. My gimbal, my phones, my body cams. So if they take all the evidence, then it was completely pointless. Now they can't do that to me anymore. But my streaming setup is highly complicated. I saw one of my competitors, right?
Cherry says, awesome.
So I saw one of my competitors. I had this is going to sound really nerdy, but I had a bug where it was saying, if you look at last night's YouTube stream, it says something like broadcast with Prism Studio or something. So I had one of my competitors.
217-2217.
I know what they were thinking. They could take Prism Studio and do everything I'm doing, right? But I haven't used Prism Studio in like 2 years. So it's pretty funny. It's like, I tried using Prism Studio, I couldn't get it to work. It's kind of funny, actually. I just happened to be scrolling through that. One of my competitors has proven.
Big says, you have a bug? You should get that checked out.
Yeah, it's all fixed now. But it actually provided misinformation. And it also, when I was watching my competitor, it proves, remember what I was saying about if I was a bootlicker, I'd be a millionaire? It's my exact show. This guy's doing my exact show. Except for he's like, oh, look at those dumb criminals.
Jethro Miller says the same waybound description still says #Kensington.
Yeah, I fixed it. I took all the effort last night to fix it. You'll see that it doesn't say that now. But if I was making videos about dumb criminals and cops are good, criminals bad, people bad, cops good, I'd be a millionaire.
Let's get down.
Should I just do that? Go cops, beat them up. Go cops, beat them up. Yay, cops. Is that what if you just scrolled and you saw that, maybe you can hit the follow or the subscribe button.
39 good.
I'm good. I'll make contact with the lieutenant.
Hey, that's the last time I'm doing a cheer, guys. No more cheering for me.
Cherry Lee says, I found a guy who's playing your videos and all the other videos are in a different. Anti-Eam says, do it and when you make millions, be like just kidding lol.
I couldn't do it.
Cherry Lee says, no John, don't be silly.
Update our address to $200. E6.
Because that's what 80% of the people want. Don't do a car. Stay over there. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation.
Kay Casper says, you look cute in a Texans cheerleader outfit.
Stop.
Cherry Lee says, no more corgis and now no cheers.
No more cheers.
Jethro Miller says Jacob Lock 7869 to many dirty in that area. Galveston's no better nowadays give you a ticket for parking anywhere on the island dollar like a bunch of whoremonger.
Yep. It's all about the revenue, guys. You are correct. It's not, I just tell the story of policing in America in these 3 little towns that I hang out in every night. But you could just insert any town here, random name here, and it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing in every town.
NGM 2302 says, there's a guy on TikTok called Tulsa, Oklahoma that does the same. Jethro Miller says Andrew _ been sent bronze medal for 50 joules.
50 joules, thank you for that.
AD101M says Kyle Miner here. You better chill with the cheering buddy.
Did that guy ever come back? I mean, I know you're kidding and pretend like you're him, but did he ever come back? Or did he go away clutching his pearls? I don't think he ever came back. And he trolled us all night, didn't he?
Jimelin, pink heart emoji, angelic face emoji, subscribed on YouTube. Kelly Marie subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you so much for that.
Jethro Miller says Andrew _ pin number 2. I want to hear my message be announced in the car. Bing bong. AD101M says Kyle Miner said yes, I check in on you from time to time. Anti-Eam says, you should get stickers with your socials to hand them out to people.
Yeah. All costs money. It's not a matter, like, everybody in this area pretty much knows me.
Very copy, driver's license.
Most people, if you'll notice, most people
014
call me by first name when we interact with people.
Charlie says, Daredevil 88.
21465. Very copy, driver's license.
Yeah.
014-21465. I say again, 014-21465.
Different.
Forward, right 2 Hotel Charlie. Hotel Charlie. Hotel Charlie, we're done for the night. You guys can go ahead and close flight.
Vegas_local says, Twitch just told me it's my 1-year follow anniversary.
Aw.
No, so we will reload this aircraft back to the base.
1 year. Thank you so much.
Copy. Do you want me to go to the reposition flight? Actually, let's rewind that. Sorry, the pilot at the base is going to come back with the truck and pick up the aircraft. I'll give him a call as well.
With a truck to pick up a helicopter?
Copy that. Closing the out. Pilot coming up to Houston Southwest.
Additional complaint 11-201.
Additional complaint 11-201.
Shirley says, I hope John lets me make it a month, LOL. Vegas_local says, I lost my 113 watch streak last week, but I've been here a hot minute.
Yeah, just add it to it. Whatever it is, just add it to it. Whatever it says now, just add 113 to it, because it was more likely my fault because of my dumb test stream I did. Like in the middle of the day. When I did the test, I didn't think about that. That's why sometimes at night I don't find out something's broke until right before the stream, because I don't want to do a test stream to ruin everybody's watch streaks. All right, we're in Angleton now, guys. These guys love us a lot.
Vegas_local says, no, it was mine. I went out 2 days in a row with a phone on low. I should have known better, but had friends in town.
Well then.
Charlie says, it gives you 24 hours. Leah 1962 says, we just left Angleton, back home already.
Well, I'm in Angleton now.
Going to be left at Memorial Harbor Pearland from Memorial Harbor Southeast. We got 4 on board, hour 28, and it's going to be 4:28.
Flight 6, lifting for Herman Southeast, Hotel 407.
Leah 1962 says, left pool league, got out early tonight.
Control 6 MRN.
Flight 6, go ahead, man.
39818083.
Flight 6, copy 398-18083.
Airlift 11, can you head over to St. Elizabeth and Beaumont to pick up the high-risk OB team and fly the team and patient back to the Women's Hospital of Texas?
Airlift 11 pilots currently refueling. Give me 1 minute to relay.
Copy that. Thank you.
We've been spotted, guys. We've been spotted.
Houston 2 David 302, Dana Airways 129.
Two, can you make your way over me by the 10 building? 2.
Everybody get out and stretch for a minute. Stretch your legs.
Officer Airlift 11, we can accept the flight. Copy that, Officer accepting. Officer Lieutenant Med Crew is off scene here, Kingwood. Airlift 10, copy.
Whip It Up Wishes says, hey everyone.
Hello, Whipped Up Wishes. How are you? Because we're hanging out in Angleton, I want to listen.
Jethro Miller says, John the First am going to get out and get smoky. If anybody wants to join me, don't leave without me.
All right, I'll wait.
Savage Grace says, had to potty, what did I miss?
You're watching what you missed.
Units to respond for possible physical disturbance, 2605 West Dumble Street. Reporting stating her daughter went on a blind date and called her mom and stated she was attacked. Phone's going to voicemail now. Units to respond for possible physical disturbance, 2605 West Dumble Street. Reporting stating her daughter went on a blind date and called her mom and stated she was attacked. Phone's going to voicemail now.
That's not good. I don't think there's going to be a second date.
211 North Columbia.
Whip It Up Wishes says, I'm good. Got a new used car today. 2023 Ford Edge.
Look at you, Fancy Pants.
Able to get most of the conversation. I'm not sure if they were moving or if they were just sitting still, but it pinged right there in front of 211.
There you go,
Savage Grace says, oh snap.
A man screaming at the female, telling her to jump out of the car.
Chastity _ says, oh no, where is that?
Able to get most of the conversation. I'm not sure if they were moving or if they were just sitting still, but it pinged right there in front of 211 North Columbia Drive. Clear.
Moose _ Goat says, where is that?
Hey, Alvin, about 20 minutes away from us right now, where we're at.
Well, so don't we have any more information?
Negative. Party's not sure who she is.
Hotel 407.
Male. I don't have a vehicle.
River 210 says,
Daughter's name is Savannah Pruitt.
Well, so don't we have any more information?
It sounded like there were children in the vehicle also that were crying. Negative. Reportee's not sure who she was supposed to be meeting there. Just that it was a male. Get that color back on the line. I don't have a vehicle description for the daughter as well. Daughter's name is Savannah Pruitt. That's clear. It sounded like there were children in the vehicle also that were crying.
All right, that's West Columbia. There's two separate calls. I don't know what the one in West Columbia is. The children in the car crying is West Columbia.
We have a vehicle description, direction of travel.
Jethro Miller says we are in Angleton, Texas.
Now from the phone call, in call history with the phone number, there's a gray Nissan Versa in Palm George 7050. She's answering, but she's not speaking with me. I can't hear the man.
Okay, we know they're coming into West Columbia.
She's hanging up. They're on 35 southbound, already past 35 business. I don't think college reasons.
22567
Hello.
Okay. Are we trying to catch up?
The man talks to her, but she will not speak to me, and then she's hanging up.
Moose _ Goat says, which voice is who?
West Columbia. That's why I turned the list on. Or the...
SpoopyX says, does anyone in chat take magnesium? I was told to take it to help with stress and to help with my anxiety.
Dispatch, we're done with our work at Gulf Coast 7. We're done with our work at Gulf Coast Regional. And with 3 on board, 30,
Ben will
5 minutes of fuel, and 455 to Houston Southwest. 557, Houston
Ben will
Southwest.
202567 says, -4.
You can show 43 in 107. I checked 301's parking lot. All parties are gone. We're talking about a third party that heard everything.
All right, Alvin just said...
Savage Grace says, and cinnamon helps with high blood sugar.
Where?
Alvin just said all parties can slow down.
Alvin, can you contact RT and see?
Get Diggy says.
Check 401's parking lot. I didn't see anything over there suspicious.
Still on the phone with her. She doesn't know the make and model. Told me it's a white four-door sedan, possibly a Toyota.
Clear. Alvin, can you contact RT and see if she has a license plate for her daughter?
Still on the phone with her. She doesn't know the make and model. Told me it's a white four-door sedan, possibly a Toyota. She keeps hanging up.
That's clear.
Savage Gray says, what call is this?
Traffic stop.
You're still on the phone with him?
He's showing him how to replace his license plate lights. Good, how are you? Will do. All right, back in. That's good parking. That's excellent parking between the two lines. That's a perfect 10. Guys, put it in the chat. My license plate lights are working. So it's good parking. I parallel parked between that line and that line over there. So we're good. We're good. Parallel parking at its best.
2220, 2220. You arrived at 2237, 2237.
That's clear. Is that where the daughter resides?
Angie 416S says, always film 5-0.
Always.
Savage Gray says, always film 5-0.
Oh, you're sure.
Cherry Lee says, always film 5-0.
BCSO 410-3, we confirmed what vehicle there.
Negative. The description was from call history. It was just an open line. For call history, it was a Nissan Versa, Lincoln Tom George, 7250.
Nice, and I haven't seen that car. I'm going to turn around on a two green SUV that passed up on 1459.
1459.
Blue Diamond 913 subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for that.
Little Boy 63 says, hey John.
Hey.
Jethro Miller says, body blue raised arms.
You clear for public service.
All right, truck. What are you doing, man?
Okay.
Victor Young, John, 1358, neon green. advice. And the vehicle's been deed and released. We're not going to yet.
Ruha 210 says, I bet that girl's dating is over.
Probably. I don't think they're going on a second date.
Can I get the address one more second?
North McKinney.
Is there an apartment number?
Nightbot says BC Scanner is located in Brazoria County, Texas. We are about 50 miles south of Houston. Deborah Buckmiss Cinderella says, okay, hear me out. You run for judge like you talked about before and live stream your courtroom.
I would.
He says, 3.
I definitely would.
152793 says, John, are you ready for your favorite shift called C Note?
And they're not. Actually, it's kind of fun finding them.
15. I tried to call that caller multiple times.
Yeah, it's kind of fun finding them.
Ruha 210 says, I would never go on a blind date and get in their car.
Let's go. We're trying to make contact. 14 minutes over here now, Lily. Wait, straight to voicemail.
13, I was on the phone with her, I just disconnected.
Please.
I wonder if it's the same call.
I am in Alvin. The daughter's vehicle here.
These are the deputy that just pulled into McKinney Manor. Come down a little further. It's going to be the apartment complex behind the old gym. Okay.
Ryan 152793 says, were they a John?
It's county.
Antiem says, sounds like it.
I'm wondering if it's the same call. It's on 35.
Ruha 210 says, guess she's still in his car. Tammy Hayes 811 says, is this the blind date with the kids in the car?
Well, there's two things going on. County and West Columbia are talking about a call that's very similar to it. I don't know if it's the same call. But Alvin said all units can disregard because it was third-party information. Now, I'm wondering if someone in Alvin called the cops who went to Alvin's dispatch, but the person is already in West Columbia. That's what I'm thinking is going on.
What's the address on 147?
What's the address on 147?
Both units. County is aware and they are tracking.
Yeah.
They've also been receiving calls.
It's the same call. That just cleared it up because Alvin's dispatcher just said county is aware of it. They're also receiving calls. Yeah, that pretty much confirms it's the same call.
We're number 7. Get next up on this vehicle. Get 28.
They are contacting the unit.
Clear. By any chance, was county able to advise where that phone's pinging at?
Ryan 152793 says, hopefully she get out safely. Cindy 1970 says, I just hope that she's okay.
Me too.
Vehicle's going to be here. There's no contact at the door. You can show our videos back in. I'll be checking the area for it.
Tammy Hayes 811 says, I'm wondering why would you take your kids on a blind date?
You don't. I guess that's a good point. Maybe he took his kids on a blind date.
What we discussed.
clear. I'm headed back. And for yeah, the last thing was at 1459
Ryan
about 22.
152793 says, what kind of vehicle?
They don't know.
That's clear. I'll be checking the area.
Sorith Pang 8046 says John Gray is funny tonight. Tammy Hayes 811 says, it's crazy either way.
Yeah.
Ryan 152793 says, that's a scary situation.
We'll show both of you back in service.
Before that's clear.
Officer, Airline 11. Airline 11, go ahead.
Bruja 210 says,
Airline 11,
four-door
looking
sedan,
for
possibly a Toyota.
Got one soul on board with 2 hours, 50 minutes to kill.
They pulled that from the call history, though. So here's my thoughts on it.
Showed approximately 30 minutes in route.
That was her phone, right? If she's on a blind date, more than likely.
Says,
We
last
have a
ping was out in
headwind, say about 40 minutes or so.
So here's my thoughts on that, right?
Copy that.
They got the car description from call history. If she's on a blind date, is she in that car or she is somebody else's car? So I don't necessarily think they can. That's why I said I don't think they know. Because he said, do we have any call history with that number? He looked up the number and that was the car description that they had. So I don't know if they necessarily know the right car. Then they went to some place and said, show the...
Let me run to the address on Beach Street.
On Beach Street?
Airline 14, Airline Fox.
Bruja 210 says, thought dispatch asked her, but she didn't know what kind of car, that it's a white four-door sedan.
Well, maybe I missed that. How you guys making up there up north with the blizzard? Is it over now? Everything back to normal?
Bruja 210 says, with kids crying. Ryan 152793 says, the car is a white Camaro with a back broken window and the license plate, film 50 and an old man inside of it.
I don't know if it's that car. You guys are my alibi if they say it was.
Ruha 210 says, no, we are expecting 3 more inches tomorrow and 8 more Friday.
Oh, man.
66 0840 52 66 0840.
Cherry Lee says, we didn't see anything.
Oh no, you guys are my alibi.
Jason, we're out in Copper Blake. 1.1, Henry 715, red. Okay.
Ruha 210 says, but during the day it's been warm in the 40s, so it's melting. We got 17 to 22 inches. Who really knows?
Jason, it does return the same last name as the actor. Clear for return.
Tammy Hayes 811 says, there's not enough room for it to be that car. That car is already full. Seats and trunk has like 120 people in it. Cherry Lee says, oh, well then we saw you all night driving the broke activist version.
That's right.
Unfortunately, what'd you say?
I'm out with Sierra.
Spooky X says, we are supposed to hit 50 degrees here tomorrow. Then snow and ice Thursday.
Savannah Pruitt out of Manville. Deal is eligible. Current is $2.99.
Ah, they're out with the girl now. So that's good.
It's going to be 228.
Cherry Lee says, Texas is so nice at 63 degrees.
John Nora 6839. John Nora 6830.
Ruha 210 says, well, if John went on a blind date and getting out, I don't want to see WHST Panty does to them BPTH6.
Right?
NGM 2302 says, plead the fifth, don't know anything about John Gray, sounds familiar, don't know the guy.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. Wait, I need you guys to talk now.
Martinelli, do you have an apartment number? We're out front of 703. Is the actor there as well? Negative, he's gone, and she said there was no physical violence.
Ah, there you go. He's gone, no physical violence. There we go.
That's clear.
They can stop looking for the guy.
Vehicle description?
What, why do you need that? If there's no physical violence, why do you need the vehicle description? I mean...
It's going to be a white Chevy SUV. I think I saw him leaving whenever I was coming through here. So he's probably already on McKinney.
Is it a crime to have a bad date?
Just passed here. I'm turning around.
Cherry Lee says, you're fine.
Wait, he just turned around. They just said, hold on, let's put this into perspective.
201, my pleasure.
They just said there was no physical violence, she's fine. She saw the SUV pulling
Big
in.
says, he must have dropped her off.
Yes. It's not a crime to have a bad date, is it? At least I don't think. Heck, I'm glad I'm not on the dating scene. So,
William Sam Frank 1692 White.
why would they need to pull the car over? Just call it a night. Everybody's good.
You send them out with them at the circle.
Guess it is a crime to have a bad date now.
NGM 2302 says, so what, they thought he was holding her hostage?
Yes.
Big Devetch says, he must not have let her out when she said to. Cherryly says, her phone could have been losing signal.
What if...
Savage Grace says, so where did they get she was attacked?
Let me ask you this.
ScoopyX says, I wonder if he paid with a check. Jethro Miller says, Jacob Block 7869, she brought the kids to run up his bill bet.
Let me ask you this, though. Is chivalry still a thing? Like, I know I was taught...
101M says, girl here. Now you want to take me on a date? But you look ridiculous.
I know I was taught that if I pick up a girl, I'm supposed to drop her back off where I got her from. Is that still a thing, or do we just throw them out of the car now? I'm asking. What do you guys think? How do you say that word? Chivalry? Is that still a thing? Or is that now kidnapping?
This girl 82 says, hey everyone.
Hey.
Cherryly says, is it? Cammy Hayes 811 says, depends, did he pull over and let her out or just throw out with driving down the road? Savage Grace says, don't throw me out, I fight back.
Okay.
says, rural.
Don't do it. I'm not doing it. Rural.
Is she saying there was any crime committed she wants to file charges for?
Any crime committed. Hold on.
302 says, yeah, you should. Some people private on their location on where they're live.
Negative. Okay, so he just said, is there any crime she wants to file charges for? And the other one that's at the apartment, she said negative, verbal only. Let the guy go, man.
8587, quick return.
I don't think they're going on a second date, though.
Big Devetch says, too much missing information. Don't know what was said in the car. You'd think it was bad enough to call the cops, but who knows?
I think
AD101M says, girl here. I told the jerk to meet me at the police station. Wouldn't dare give my address on the first date.
Right. So, it sounded like...
Casper says, my question is, who called the cops to report this?
I think it was a third-party call. That's why the initial calls came to Alvin. I think they were on the phone with someone else, and they reported it, not the girl.
Definitely not. Dispatch 7, we're at Houston Southwest departing for fast fuel, 3 on board. 0 plus 36 and 10 50 1050. Flight 7 lifting to fast fuel.
Savage Grace says, the girl's mom.
That's, yeah.
He's been saving out there in Franklin, Leslie, nothing.
Southeast heading over to fast fuel. We got
Jethro Miller says Lady Bear's 5631 Chivalry is dead. Now women aren't supposed to be picked up because of possible future incidents that she has to protect herself from. Dating is actually a crime now.
Yeah.
NGM 2302 says she must have set an emergency code trying to save her but failed and the other person River 210 says she called her mom.
Yeah.
AD101M says random person here. I seen them eating dinner at McDonald's. The girl slipped me a not asking me to call.
I know you meant note.
Tammy Hayes 811 says she probably wanted steak and he offered McDonald's and pissed her off.
You know?
LOL allegedly.
It's tough out there.
720. Check.
Yes, ma'am.
Control 3 lifting. We got 3 on board. Austin Papa 201.
Roof at 210 says, he probably said split the bill.
Or said you pay the whole thing.
Like 3 lifting to Papa 201.
Beavers are beginning to come to the back doors. They're going to be by the machine.
Hey, 6, this is 7. We're about 2 minutes out from fast fuel. We're going to be going there doing a couple orbits for hazard recon and then landing in there. So we should be on the ground before you arrive.
Yeah, sounds good. We can slow up a little bit. You guys take your time.
Big Devich says, I know a lady that asked for McDonald's and got Burger King. NGM 2302 says, if it was HR mom who called, she was probably past curfew. NGM 2302 says, her.
Show me at 2605.
AD101M says, girl here, I asked for McDonald's chicken nuggets and a jerk took me to Burger King.
Gotcha. I see what you guys are doing there. They were closed, man. They were closed.
You show me at 2605 West Dumbo for follow-up.
Ruha 210 says, I know a lady asks for a 20-piece, only got 16.
But then I did get her a hotel room.
Flight 3, your flight number 1161. Ground contact is unit 8402 on MA2. Patient weight 100 kilograms.
1161, 8402. 55.
Description. One 51. 51, go ahead.
Feel your stomach. One taser deployed.
NGM 2302 says, where they went on a date to its lake.
2500 fairway drive.
35. Someone get on my chest out. We got one team of you, Eric.
302. Now leaving in a white Honda CRV.
That's Brazoria County somewhere.
Cherry says, you are so sweet, and then you stole her flashlight, Lady OL.
Respond Hillcrest Village Apartments, 2500 Fairway Drive. The female that was beating on the door, 302. Now leaving in a white Honda CRV.
Ruha 210 says, yeah, so she could strafe to death in a motel. Big Devich says, uh-oh.
I don't know where the call's at, though. It's somewhere.
That's 7. Is that fast fuel? That's 643 TF.
That was the county call.
Yeah, we're showing about 2.5 minutes. I'll pull up in an orbit south of fast fuel. You guys go ahead and get your gas and get on out of there.
Antieem says, that's Alvin.
We're going to be here a while. Just come on inland. We're on the east pad.
Moose underscore. What was that?
Okay, sounds good.
I'm waiting to hear a follow-up. The flight will be quiet. I think it was county. But I looked over and said county. didn't really call out on a traffic stop though.
Approximately 5 minutes out at this time.
NGM 2302 says, dang a lot happiness in Alpha.
23, I'm calling them now.
If we go to Alvin, it'll all happen here.
Says, Fairway Doctor is Alvin. AD101M says, old lady here. Screw you, chat.
35, everything's before.
Fairway Drive is out. Okay, I got you. Yeah, sometimes county will patrol it. I'm just saying where the radio traffic came from. Good job. I got you. Fairway. Okay, the road is in Alvin. Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Antiem says, Dr. Lowell Drive.
Control. Did you get my request for contact with us, please? Yes, sir. I'm calling them now. Okay. My teeth, so now I just hit static and there's no, I can't get through on that channel. Roger, sir, stand by.
Houston 29906, Johnson, also went out. Houston, Johnson, 202.
Houston 29906, Johnson, Tucker, no 29.
Houston, 202, bro.
That's a long ass red light.
HCA comms, airline 14. Airline 14. Airline 14 is ready to go, 2339. We have 3 souls on board, 1 hour, 20 minutes of fuel, and about a 3-minute ET to hooks for fuel. 1+20, 3 minutes, 3 souls. If there's anybody else in ride, you can slow down. Control 6, landed at Nashville. Flight 6 at Nashville. 10-4. Yeah, 70 feet, just top you off there.
Good. 147727 61, repeating 1477 2761.
3953. Can you turn right there? Come to this trailer park over here.
Good. 147727 61, repeating 1477 2761. 10-4.
35, how far down did he make it?
Out of Alvin Field, eligible.
He went behind this automotive place, and then he cut right in that trail for him. That's why I caught him. But he, looked like he was on something in that ditch.
Jethro Miller says Angela Quintana K6C sent floating heart for 10 joules.
Thank you for the 10 joules.
Jason Allen Lyles out of Alvin Field, eligible. Current East Clear 99. That's great, thank you.
Jethro Miller says Rod Sparks 9473 sent GG for 10 joules.
10 joules, thank you so much.
23,000. Copy 20.
Jethro Miller says Dana Heinschmidt 3948. What radio do you use?
Unication G5 and SDS 200.
15314909. Repeating 15314909.
The SDS 200 streams from my house.
23,000. Copy 27. Go ahead.
So that's why you hear the radio traffic twice.
15314909. Repeating
Jethro Miller says Angela Quintana
15314909.
K6C sent Sunday for 100 joules.
With the 100 joules, thank you.
Light 3 on scene.
Lots of life flight traffic tonight. Sometimes I feel like turning them off.
23, thanks for address. Go ahead.
But the moment I do, we'll need the information from them.
Jethro Miller says Angela Quintana K6C sent Sunday for 100 joules again.
With the 100 and more joules, thank you.
Out of Manville deal not eligible, expired, clear 99. 23, clear for address. Careful. Go ahead.
Jethro Miller says Angela Quintana K6C sent floating heart for 10 joules.
Thank you, with 10
Savage
more
Chris
joules.
says it is a lot.
Highestman, Whiskey, John Rodriguez, out of Manville deals not eligible, expired, clear 99. Careful.
Okay. What's your feeling fuel there?
472628.
Yeah, I got about 70 gallons to go still.
Jethro
Okay.
Miller
Yeah, we
says
got a few
Angela
minutes away.
Quintana K6 safe out there. Good night.
Will do. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Good.
472628.
Jethro Miller says Rod Sparks 9473 sent bronze medal for 50 joules.
50s joules, thank you so much. Well, do you guys want to keep driving around? We don't really have a lot of activity tonight unless you're in a helicopter.
Savage Grace says, is everyone awake in the trunk as I throw chips at y'all?
Do you guys want to keep going? I feel like we're
Tom's there, like 14, skips down 2346. 14, nothing.
Armando and $200 out of Rochelle deal is eligible. Current he's clear 99, does have conditions of bond.
Jethro Miller says Jimmy Hartery won 33-cent bronze medal for 50 joules.
With the 50
Antiem
joules.
says, sure. Savage Grace says, up to you.
Armando Jesus Gonzalez out of Rochelle.
I hate to bore my audience to death.
99 does have conditions of bond.
That's what I hate about these nights where we don't record anything.
AD101M says take us for a ride in the helicopter.
I don't have a helicopter.
Gale 0428 says, save your gas.
Clear.
All right, we'll do one more trip through Sector JG.
Savage Grace says,
back to Lake
when we
Jackson.
get off, it will pop off.
You know it will. You know it will.
Oh man, this is fine.
Ryan 152793 says, how about a bike ride?
Bike ride, no thank you. I fell down last time. Although I did fix that bike, so it shouldn't fall apart on me anymore while I'm driving. Or riding it. What did he say?
Rebecca X9R5 says, hi John, how's your night going?
So far so good. How's yours?
Shows transporting location, normal traffic, UTV altitude.
El Mafioso 5360 says, I want to keep watching, but I have to go.
All right. We'll be back another night.
Rebecca X9R5 says, great, day is rising here. Nightbot says 2019 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a V6 broke activist version. No back window and bad tires.
Thanks, brake control, set 6. Here we lift in, fast fuel, back to West Base. I got 3 on board, 2+0, 8, 10, 51 around.
Flight 6 moving to West Base.
Checking.
Okay. Hey Jack says, well I be. I sure do like this here fella. How are you doing this eve, Mr. Scan?
Hey Jack, how are you? I'm doing wonderful. We had a hype train earlier, got to level 9.
to the limit.
Ajax says, "I'm good. Just been getting whooped on my kids and aren't all day long." Cherry Lee says, "Well, good night, John.
Good night.
Maybe we will see you again soon."
Okay. I'm gonna play tomorrow for an hour because I'm gonna do the expedition.
Hey, look out 11. Have you guys taken off to the wetlands? I'm on top of the levee. I don't even see headlights out here. That's perfect.
Three on board. I've got 2 plus 08-612. We'll be doing the practice approach down to Herman.
Flight 7, got you lifting for Herman.
Custody time, 11:53 p.m.
Ajax says, "The new update and new arc are pretty cool with the new hurricane weather update."
Yeah, I didn't play today. I knew it came out today.
2-9 clear for in-custody traffic.
Fine.
It's going to be Texas driver's license 27912777.
Ajax says, "They added hurricane and you can't see or hear shit lol."
So here.
Well, that's better. They won't be able to find me to shoot me.
Ajax says, "I found 11 blueprints in the storm today too."
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know because the expedition starts tomorrow and I'll have none. Tomorrow I'll have nothing.
Okay,
8535, you must know.
The worker there, each way 5 minutes.
That's clear. He's gonna wait, stand by for them.
Oh. Okay, 21 feet.
Good.
We got a hold of the worker there, ETA 5 minutes.
That's clear. He's gonna wait, stand by for them.
Ajax says, "Yeah, look for radar caches in the hurricanes. You won't have any problem."
Control 3 whipping for Herman. We got 4 on board. Hour 45, 10 to 47.
Flight 3 lifting for Herman. 1408, 1403.
Guy Vittorio 9249 says, "Hi, John.
Hey.
Nice to see you live tonight."
Nice.
Butterfly emoji.
Oh, thank you for being here.
CSL 1403. Okay. He shows en route to the window in the complex for a possible ping disturbance with that grovey subject. Okay.
Sector JG appears to be clear.
21 notes.
21 notes. That's clued, of course.
We'll be landing, correction 7, we'll be landing urban in about 6 minutes, coming in on the copter approach. Flight 7, roger, no reported center traffic at this time. All bands clear. Where?
Clear for midnight jail.
Where?
AD101M says, "Were you taking us?"
Well, let's see what this is about up here. It looks like construction. Just a construction vehicle.
Yes. Man, can you contact Alvin PD, see if they have a female can stop by for a female search?
Hey Jack says, "I want a red top banana split, but they sold out like the lines in John's parking jobs, lol."
There's no such thing as red top anymore, is there? Are they all closed?
Good.
Unless there's one in Brazoria. Another one in Freeport and Clute closed down.
Am I clear to send a female officer for a pat down assist with county?
Yeah, both.
Can you respond West State Highway 6 and County Road 99, DCSO traffic stop? 117.
Hey Jack says, "No sir. Haven't been able to find one."
Yeah, they're all closed.
17, am I clear to send a female officer for a pat down assist with county?
Yeah, both.
1021, can you respond West State Highway 6 and County Road 99, BCSO traffic stop?
Now we know where that stop was.
Houston, today with 221, checking status. Proceed.
Hey Jack says, they had same recipe for ice cream as Dairy Queen. Oh, how I would give them my Crown Royal bag for some. Walkin.Campbell's Cat subscribed on YouTube.
Well, thank you for that.
Airline 10 med crew, go ahead. Airline 10 med crew, let's get copy. Guys departing.
Yeah, medical record number is 150-309895. 150-309895. We got a 76-year-old female. Chief complaint is some chest pain. She actually accidentally took some of her son's lisinopril, but currently a GCS of 15. Heart rate of 88. Blood pressure 123/63. Set at 96% on 2 liters, and respiration is about 22 breaths. The offloading for medical in approximately 15 minutes.
SpoopyX says, unpopular opinion. Soft serve ice cream is amazing.
Flight 3, copy 150-309-895.
I'll be out. Suspicious vehicle.
Hey Jack says, facts. K. Casper says, Dairy Queen in West Columbia.
Not bad.
K. Casper says, good night, John.
Good night.
I'll be out. Suspicious vehicle. Dollar General, North Transport.
Guys, thank you so much for the hype train earlier. All the jewels, the bits, the subscriptions. We'll be live again tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna have to get on earlier, I think. We'll do earlier tomorrow than 9 o'clock.
Soundbar Paul 0490. Soundbar Paul 0490.
Good night, everybody.